Geekswagg Play. Yay. 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 And yay. It's time. Oh, little person hits. Gee. Son of a little person. There we go. That's much better. Now, we can finally get into what we came into. So, while we wait for everything to load, let's see what's going on in the world of the NBA. I'm sure something is happening. The Knicks trying to get rid of Porzingis. Pacers shopping Mr. Paul. Vince Carter wants a ring so he can go to the Warriors. Oh, sorry. Yes. Goodness. Goodness. Alright, enough messing around. No real news out there quite yet. I guess it is kind of fitting Mr. George is the poster child for 2K17. Let's see here. We're gonna do one of my team things first, just so you guys can see what I actually have. Haven't done much more, so it's not like there's a whole lot that you're gonna see on my team. But it's still good to look at. So let's see. We're going to look at my team. So, here's the starting lineup. Boop. And Mr. Chris Webber. Alright. I still think we need... he's got like no badges. A whole bunch of bronze badges. I don't get it. It's like all my other amethyst players have mad gold badges. Well, see about changing that. Badges. Catch and shoot. Let's see. We are going to gold shots. No, I think I already have that. Oh, difficult shots. Yeah, I want this one for 400. We're gonna get this one. Come on, auction. You can do it. I kinda need this one for my LeBron James too. Excellent. Now let's see. How about yeah, we already got that one. Big popper. Difficult shots. Mid-range, did I? Dang it. Not paying that much for that. Catch and shoot. Dang it. Here we go. But no catch and shoot. Okay, how about team range did I? Limitless range. Dang. No way. So it looks like we are going to. Oh, is it difficult shots? Oh, yes, I do. Go back. Boop. Hey, your first gold badge. Why not? Okay. Alright, Karl Malone. Here we go. What's up with the sound? Why is there no sound for Bunneh? Here we go. Okay, once again, I don't know why I'm not hearing anything. It's not a good look. I hear nothing. Hopefully you guys can hear something. I don't think you guys hear anything either. Just not good. So let's see if we can get this working. Because right now I hear nothing. And you guys hear nothing. Something. I don't know what's going on right now. Going to refresh. See what that does. This is sad. For some reason, it's not coming up. See, this is when you're supposed to make certain that you do your test stream and everything so that all your settings work correctly once you hook everything up. Unfortunately, I'm not getting anything at all. It's my KD. Alright. So here we go. We're starting off. Tight pressure on everybody. And then we're just going to jump into it. Jeff Hornacek better not do what I think he's going to try to do. So we're going to try to make this live.
It's got a nice clean game, huh?
What? I got sound now. Oh, crap.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Foster is out there at Malone. Then it's
Okay, now we have sound.
Then it's
That's
Keith,
crazy.
And it's Stockton in at the one
Here we go.
spot.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force.
Boom.
They're going to try to slow him down. I like that. Getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, high percentage shot, and the more points you can get inside,
Stop it, ref.
the better off they'll be as the game progresses.
He kicks to Foster. Here is Keith. And there's the feed to Stockton. Here's Foster. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact.
Whatever, Rick Foster.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
Here we go. Speed it up.
Payton with the ball. And just about a minute into the first quarter. It's deflected.
Oh, come on, Greg Foster. You're not that good.
Stockton against Payton. Utah gets it back. Malone. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Malone's got his first 2 points of the night. And Minneapolis has possession. It's a three-point game. Gasol, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oh, and here we go with Durant.
KD.
Nobody back. And then Durant with the
Ooh, yeah.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch.
Should have passed it.
Nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And Utah has possession. Minneapolis getting their last shot to go. Just 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw drops from Malone. Brook Lopez is checked in for Pau Gasol. And both free throws good for Malone. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Payton dishes to Davis. Allen for 3. He doesn't hit that one. So Utah will take it the other way. Stockton kicks to Hornacek. Back to Stockton.
Oh, come on, man. I had that.
It's rebounded by Payton. And here's Minneapolis now. They trail by 3. Allen for the 3. Allen with another miss. Hornacek outside. Off target from 3-point range.
See, he's
that's
off
a
too.
surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Lopez passes to Durant. Kicks it out to Allen. Allen with another miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Yeah.
Keith
That last shot was a bad shot. I shouldn't have taken it.
Back to Stockton. And there's the 3-second violation.
Thank you.
For Minneapolis. Weber, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Johnson comes in
All
for
right,
Kevin Durant.
time to get some MyTeam
Christie
pointage.
subbed in for Ray Allen. Utah also making some changes. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Foster. And it's Anderson in for Keith. Now here's Johnson, and it's all evened up. Johnson's
Just like that.
got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And stolen by Payton. He feeds it to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Christie against Hornacek. Screened by Malone. Fires from the wing. That's good from Stockton, the assist by Hornacek.
Come on,
Pick
man.
wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
Payton drives in. The shot off that
Oh,
time.
come
with some
on.
nice D. And it's Utah's ball. Hornacek for three. Nailed from three-point land. Hornacek's got 5.
So tough to hit a three like that with the break on.
Fires at the elbow.
Come
With
on,
the
man.
block. John Stockton
I
again.
blocked that.
Not phased at
Come
all
on.
by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Hornacek for 3. And Utah another 3.
They've
Call
wasted
timeout.
no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Yeah.
And first time out of the game called for Minneapolis.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time
Well, we're
to
shooting
maybe
bad
come
3-pointers,
up with a play
and
to
we
get
should
them
have
a
just
good
been
look.
taking
Well,
what's
most
been
coaches,
given to us.
usually have
So here we
a
go.
go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Catching up on the changes for
Boom.
Minneapolis. James checked in for Lopez. Avery Bradley comes in for Christie. And it's John Wall in for Gary Payton. Utah also making some changes. Carr comes in for Malone. And Isley subbed in for John Stockton. Weber. It's good on the putback.
Way to
Oh,
go,
what terrific
C-Webb.
hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Nice little 5-point run after the timeout.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Keefe is out there with Carr. Then there's Greg Ostertag. Then it's Isley. And it's Anderson in at the 2 spot. Here's Isley. He's guarded by Johnson. Isley the pass to Anderson. Here's Carr. That one off the back iron and out.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine
There we
those two
go.
things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much
Way to go,
better
Bradley.
off making him go to the line.
Catching up on the changes for Minneapolis. Gasol comes in for Weber. Hardaway is subbed in for Johnson.
Oh,
and
come
the
on,
whistle
man.
blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Clark sets a screen. Here's Isley. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Outside Hardaway. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. James dishes to Wall. Pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. And good, coming off the assist
Boom.
by Wall. Gasol's got his first bucket of the night. Utah trailing here. Here's Isley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Whose man was that?
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minneapolis.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Catching up on the changes for Minneapolis. Lopez, he's checked in for James. Christie subbed in for John Wall. Utah also making some changes. Foster's checked in for Ostertag. Malone comes in for Carr. And Stockton subbed in for Anderson. Here's Stockton, and it's sent back by Lopez. Christie kicks to Bradley. Tips it up. He hangs in there and catches it on the second chance points.
Good position.
We've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially
Beautiful.
inside.
Way to go,
they
Penny.
really got to pick up that interior defense.
Davis is checked in for Minneapolis.
I thought I said for Ray Allen to come in.
And the official.
Come on, anime.
Not very careful there.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
Here's Isley. Pass to Foster. He dishes it to Stockton. Offensive rebound, Malone. And Davis sends it back.
Thank you.
Hardaway against Stockton. Here's Christie. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Stolen away. Here's Davis. Malone.
Oh, come on.
Now Stockton. To the paint, and it's Foster finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Hornacek checked in for Isley. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Here's Christie. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Christie against Hornacek. Stockton outside.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something
Whatever. We got enough point
guard.
guards to not worry
For
about that.
Minneapolis. Weber, he's checked in for Davis. Johnson comes in for Bradley. And it's Payton in for Hardaway. 1:31 left now here in the second.
Yeah, way to get there
Thank
first
you.
and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And Utah making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Payton passes to Lopez. Kicked him clean.
Come on.
And they're on the break. Here's Malone. He is hauled in by Minneapolis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Durant's checked in for Minneapolis. Allen comes in for Christie. Ostertag's checked in for Utah. Minneapolis shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Utah trails by 6. Now, here is Hornacek. 8 points for him. Stockton outside.
Horrible.
For Utah, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Free throw good, Stockton.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
It's time for some
Minneapolis
Kevin
making a
Durant,
change
baby.
here. Wall's checked in. Carr, he's checked in for Utah. Lopez, no luck.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Pass to Ostertag. Here's Carr. Another miss by Utah. Minneapolis leading by 4.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick
Beautiful
look
pass,
and try to
Ray
get
Allen.
another possession after that.
Ooh, that That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact
Good
on
defense.
the shot.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
For Utah, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
It's Durant with the drive. Here's Gasol. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Gasol's got the lead up to 6 now for Minneapolis.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Durant for 3. That misses, would have counted had it gone in. And so that's the end of the first half.
Nice way to bring it back, fellas.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
First half in the books. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome back as we break down all the action.
Yeah, let's break it down, baby.
That's it for now as the second half is just about
Damn,
ready
break
to go.
down anything. Yeah, I was weak.
Well,
Here we
both
go.
sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Just absolute domination in this one for Hornacek. He's got 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in
Here we
three-point
go.
range.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Jeff Hornacek in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Gary Payton is out there with Allen, and it's Durant. Then there's Davis, and it's Gasol. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Clock is at 3. Hornacek. Gasol with the rebound. Minneapolis leading by 8. Allen inside the three-point line, but they'll get another chance. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist
There we
goes
go.
to Gasol. Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the Duke ball. Hornacek against Allen. Hornacek kicks to Stockton. Malone left side. Malone a screen on Allen. A nice shot by Hornacek.
That's a nice
Wow,
shot.
risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Hits the target from 18 feet.
Dang.
Hornacek's got 4 points now in the quarter. Hornacek's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Durant dishes to Payton, and it's good, 2 points. And Minneapolis leads by 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist total,
No, ref.
heck, they've been clearly the better team.
For Minneapolis, Christie's checked in for Durant. Bradley comes in for Allen. And Hardaway is subbed in for Payton. And Utah with a change here, too. Isley's checked in for John Stockton. Here's Malone. That one tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Malone's got his second basket of the night. Minneapolis leading by 7. Davis sets a screen. Hardaway kicks to Davis with his first shot attempt.
Oh, come on. He
And
was
there's the
lifting
foul
up.
on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Utah called for the foul. For Minneapolis, they've gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Pau Gasol. Utah also making some changes. Ostertag comes in for Foster. And it's Anderson in for Keefe. Hornacek outside. Off target from outside.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
The tray.
Oh, come on. He's wide open.
Utah trails by 8. Malone outside. To the middle. They get a hand on it. It's Hornacek on the wing. Guarded by Bradley. It's Hornacek again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
The pass.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Johnson, he's checked in for Minneapolis. John Wall comes in for Hardaway. Anderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Ostertag, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Minneapolis leading by 8. Bradley passes to Wall. 16 feet away. Utah with the rebound.
My fault. I held that one too long.
And here's Hornacek. 14 points for him. The putback. Christie with the rebound. 1:07 left to play in the third. And Wall kicks to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Isley, covered by Wall. Here's Malone.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out, because he is just not there offensively.
And here's Bradley from 3. That shot off. Good work defensively by Hornacek. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Anderson the screen. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Catching up on the changes for Minneapolis.
This good hustle is what
Weber
that
comes
was.
in for Anthony Davis. And Durant subbed in for Christie. And Utah with a change here, too. Stockton's checked in. Utah trails by 10. Durant with the steal. Weber kicks to Wall. Good, and Weber gets the assist. And that's now 6 points
I'll
for
take
Wall.
it.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
With 1 on the clock, drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel.
Nerves or whatever.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Utah trails by 11, and Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Foster is out there with Ostertag. Then there's John Stockton. Then there's Anderson, and it's Keefe in at the 3. They get it again. Allen's shot is off.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been
Why
really
wasn't that a
off.
dunk?
Right wing. Here is Keefe. Picked by Ostertag. Poked away. It's taken away by Payton. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Gasol against Ostertag. That one goes in.
That was a nice pass.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Gasol dishes to Payton. Allen outside. Payton passes to Durant. Out to Payton. Minneapolis moving it around. Allen for the three. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists in the game. Utah calls timeout.
Ray. Boy. Off balance.
Pau Gasol with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Hornacek, he's checked in for Utah. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He's not satisfied with their effort level. He said, we're not hustling out there, guys. We are not going to win that way. I promise you. We've got to get after it. We'll see how his team responds.
Durant with another miss.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he continued to get looks like that.
The three. Again, Durant missing. Utah trails by 12. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Hornacek kicks to Stockton. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Almost had him.
Foster passes to Ostertag.
Give me that.
Rejected by Gasol. Here's Davis. Soft touch off the glass. And Minneapolis
do something, John Stockton. Do something.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minneapolis.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away.
Way to go, Ray.
A lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Stockton with it. Now Payton defending. Stockton dishes to Hornacek. With the floater. It's stolen by Allen. Durant wide open. He fires. Bounces high off the rim.
I'll take it.
Drops.
I didn't shoot that right,
6
but
in the quarter.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game
Block that stuff,
and
baby.
yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do. And stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
And Minneapolis making a change here. Ball's checked in. Malone's checked in for Utah. That one falls. And it's 8 points for Ray Allen.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine. Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one almost always deadly when he's that open.
Ball's knocked loose.
Oh. You had it, Ray. You had it.
He's off on the first.
Good foul. Good
James checked in
foul.
for Davis. Hardaway is subbed in for John Wall. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Antoine Carr, he's checked in for Malone. Williams comes in for Keith. Anderson, he's checked in for Hornacek. And Isley subbed in for John Stockton.
Way to go, Ray.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Isley, good.
Took advantage of some
Go.
shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Taken away
Oh,
by
come
Williams.
on.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Basket.
That was the
good.
computer
They
deciding
clearly
that they were going
look
to
like
score.
a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Gasol kicks to LeBron. Minneapolis moving it around. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they
Run
do
it up.
keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner.
Oh,
They're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
And both free throws good for Anderson. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate
that was
definition
not
of the zone. Everything
pass.
they've done has worked.
And stolen by James. Allen kicks to Durant. Lets it go from 11. So Minneapolis
Freaking
wins
KD.
it, and the outcome of
I
this
ain't gonna
one
miss
was
that.
never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was
Yeah, we know. We got the point. KD, solid. Ray Allen, come on. Got to work on that. Powell was doing his thing. Anthony Davis was doing his thing. John Wall, perfect 3-point land. Couldn't get anyone else to hit from 3-point land, though. Those were some nice threes that Mr. Ray Allen hit, even though he was 2 for 7. Just gotta let him shoot. Till he shoots himself back in the game. Shoot, shoot, shoot. And there you go. Pickpocket. Who? Gail Goodrich. Okay, why is he a dynamic duo with Eddie Jones? We're going to switch him out for... We're going to do Corey McGetty. We're going to do Jaylen Brown. Yeah, we need a tall guard, so we're gonna keep Penny. These dudes are too short. for Flynn Robinson. We do not have a lot of tall guards for some reason. It's alright. We'll keep you, Penny. One man fast break. Who is our one man fast break? Yeah, he's already there. Yep. Oh, what about Penny? He should have a one-man fast break. Oh yeah, he already does. Yeah, he's got it. One man fast break. Let's see, teardropper. Who is our teardropper? Teardropper. Chase down artiste. Bingo. I don't know why he has Flashy Passer, but whatever. Let's try our second squad out. Our silver squad. Yeah, we got Steph starting. Richardson. Oh, JaVale McGee. We use Dennis Rodman. Only got 1 2 guard on the bench. 2, 3 power forwards. So we'll take out KG and we'll put in a Rex Chapman. Alright, second squad, show them what you got.
I'm Scott O'Gallagher, gameplay producer. Play Now Online is your old traditional competitive head-to-head mode where I'm controlling the Lakers, I'm controlling all 5 guys, and it's a stage where guys can compete at the highest level online, and it's something that's been very good for us. If I was somebody who played Play Now Online pretty heavily, I would definitely try to play with lower tier teams, like the Timberwolves, for example. Team with a lot of youth. You know, you have Towns, Levine, Rubio, Wiggins, and you can get a lot of wins and rank up very quick playing with them. Once you get up into that tier 3 ranking up there on the leaderboard, you start unlocking our historic teams. Personally, I'm ranking up so I can play with the 87 Lakers. And really, I challenge anybody out there who wants some of this in the 87 Lakers, because I am going to, with Kareem, skyhook you to sleep. You're just going to see it in your dreams over and over. You see the form, it's looking good right there, perfect. I was practicing it since I was 5.
So what about 2K18?
Probably our biggest year yet, and that's as much as I'll tell you. Stay tuned.
It's alright. That is okay. We got this. Show them how it's done, Steph. Let me guess, I gotta play against Frank Bukowski or something weird like that.
It's Minneapolis facing Milwaukee.
Cummings and Craig Hodges. Yep. It's gonna be rough. It's all good.
Tip-off goes to Minneapolis. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So on the floor for Minneapolis. Steph Curry's out there with Brogdon. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Maggette. Then it's Nene in at the power forward position. And the shot is good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Well, I tell you, that really sets a bad tone, especially this early. I mean,
He closed out that quick. Come on, man.
I'd rather see him commit a hard foul than give him an easy 2 like that. Show that you're willing to protect the basket. Make him earn it at least.
Where'd that come from?
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Now Moncrief after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Some solid defense there by Nene. And pushing it up, here's Minneapolis. Basket counts.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Yeah, early on we're seeing a lot of grit and determination. Grit and grind, we call it. What we're seeing out of him early on.
Here is Hodges. Corey Maggette picking up that last basket.
Come on, man.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pick by Cummings. Jumper off the screen, and he's able to get it back. And Pressey gets it to go.
We got to get faster dudes, yo. These dudes are bad quick.
Pressey's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Maggette against Pressey.
Oh, come
Stolen
on.
by Cummings. Here's Pressey. Lopez with the block. Pushing it up. Ball going up court. Oh, and the dunk by Nene.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Kevin and Greg, I'm telling you, that is he's one of the few
Come on,
players
man,
in the
stay
NBA
close to your
who
man.
can pull something like that off.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as
Boom.
long as you don't get teed up for it. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Minneapolis on D.
Come on, man.
Up 2 there.
Get down the
Cummings
damn
got
court.
his second bucket.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the
Eat 'em
post
alive.
has to be option number 1 for them right now.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it's early enough that they have plenty of time to make
Come
adjustments.
on, man.
But their D has to improve.
Yeah, it
And
does.
first time out of the game called for Minneapolis.
You know what we're going to do?
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now. And maybe wants to.
That's not what I want.
Make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now.
Hello, why is everyone standing
Pierce
still?
comes in for Moncrief. That's Dunleavy in for Hodges. Leonard with the steal. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Connects from 3-point
Bang.
range.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Pressey against Richardson. Cummings dishes to Pressey. Feeds to Dunleavy. From outside the arc. Wow,
come
through
on.
the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Brewer comes in for Cummings. Davis is subbed in for Pressey, and he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Francis, defended by Dunleavy.
And that is a major
get to the hoop.
league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Chalk up 2 there.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Francis. Here's Leonard. Rebound,
Oh,
Milwaukee.
come on.
Now Dunleavy. There's the dish to Brewer. Here's at the elbow. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Francis. Richardson the pass to Francis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Zach Randolph's checked in for Minneapolis. Dunleavy up top. Dishes to Davis. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Milwaukee leads by only.
Home court trippage is all that was. It's time to push it up.
Quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
Pressey is out there with Cummings. And there's Hodges. Then it's Moncrief. And it's Brewer in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Lister. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And Minneapolis making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. Here's Randolph. Drops it in from 11 feet.
There it is.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Rodman against Pressey. And there's the pass to Cummings. Horry with the rebound.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Rodman passes to Brogdon. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. For Minneapolis, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And Minneapolis making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Both good from the line that time.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And Hodges kicks to Pressey. Power down with both hands.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game
come on,
is going
man.
down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Cummings passes to Lister. Here's Pressey. He has 6. Here's Hodges. Offline with his 3. Here's Brogdon. Fades back. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brogdon's got 5 points now this quarter. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Pressey against Rodman. Shot clock at 5. The feed to Moncrief. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by Minneapolis.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Kicks it to Rodman. Francis passes to Lopez. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is
bang.
Good. And now a 4-point Minneapolis lead. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That one drops for him. Cummings got 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Curry. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. For the 3. Brewer with the rebound. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Trailing by 2. Dunleavy kicks to Davis. Here's McKeskey. Back to Davis. Passes it to McKeskey. Davis in the corner. Pierce for three. And the rebound goes to Nene. And here's Minneapolis now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Oh,
it's
come
rebounded
on.
by McKeskey. Pierce kicks to Davis. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Brewer wishes to Dunleavy. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Richardson with it. Now Pierce defending. Offensive rebound. Pass to Kurt. He kicks to Richardson. From outside, off the mark. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Dunleavy, the pass to Brewer. McKeskey. Milwaukee, no good that time either. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Leonard.
Bang.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
It's no foul. It's a home court foul right there.
.35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. McKeskey with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Unloads from 9, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
That should have been a dunk.
McGee's got the lead back up to 4 now for Minneapolis. Dunleavy kicks to Davis, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Very good.
.19 seconds left here in the second, and he was fouled on the way up.
Man.
2 free throws now for him. It's going to be on Zach Randolph. Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Brewer hits them both.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot.
Now Dunleavy. Here's Davis. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish.
We should have a
tight, but not
much
sure on that
higher
possession.
score on
And
this
we're
one.
through the...
Much higher.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
That's right.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
I love it. You know why I love it, Ernie? Because they're getting the ball inside and converting, not just sitting back behind the line shooting threes. See, that's kept the defense scrambling a little bit, unable to lock in on anything. Get it in.
And that wraps up halftime.
Here we go.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Here is Hodges. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. So on the floor for Minneapolis, we've got Maggette. Brook Lopez is out there with Nene. Then it's Curry. And it's Brogdon in at the 2 spot. 5 to shoot. Sidney Moncrief on the wing. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And Hodges kicks to Pressey. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Good on that shot. And with that, the Minneapolis lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Hodges.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Down low, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Risky.
We didn't touch that.
Situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Pick by Cummings. Hodges against Curry. Pass to Lister. He feeds it to Moncrief. Poked loose. Maggette against Pressey. Inside. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And really just
Stop
a
it,
lack
animation.
of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And Minneapolis making a change here. Milwaukee trails by 4. Feeds it to Moncrief. Minneapolis on D. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Cummings. Some solid defense there by Nene. Minneapolis leading by 4. For the 3. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Now here is Moncrief. He's tightly guarded. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, I love the aggression there, hitting those offensive boards hard.
Pressey's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight.
fair.
Here's Rodman. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For Minneapolis, they've hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. First one falls for them. A different look for Milwaukee. McKeskey's checked in for Lister.
Way to go,
Dunleavy in for
Dennis.
Hodges. Milwaukee trails by 6. Now Dunleavy. Picked by Cummings. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
I don't know what that
Cummings
was.
got 8.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Got a piece of it, and it's stolen by Moncrief. Dunleavy kicks to Pressey.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play
Boom.
to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there. He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
A different look for Milwaukee. Brewer is checked in for Cummings. Davis comes in for Pressey, and it's Pierce in for Moncrief. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And pushing it up, here's Minneapolis, and it's Randolph with the jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
There's the dish to Brewer. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Minneapolis leading by 4. Here's Chapman, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. Pressey's checked in for Davis.
Dang it.
So he gets them both.
Too close for comfort.
Chapman, defended by Dunleavy. Chapman the pass to Randolph. Count that bucket. Randolph's got the lead up to 6 now for Minneapolis.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Come on, defense.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Pierce kicks to Brewer. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Milwaukee, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. That
Good
free throw
foul.
missing. And Minneapolis making a change here.
Who do we bring in? Oh, yeah.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this.
Come on, man. That
The
was,
points coming in bunches as we wrap.
they just making them get these
Welcome back
mad
as we get rolling
difficult
once more.
shots.
The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And Minneapolis has possession. We've got Moncrief. Pierce is out there with Cummings. Then there's Lister, and it's Hodges in at the 1 spot. That's the cricket. That jam!
Come on now, bring the thunder, rock that rim.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill
Way to go,
afford
Zeke.
to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
It's stolen by Curry. Randolph kicks to Maggette. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket, and don't let them set up the defense.
Lopez with the steal. To the inside. Here's Randolph. And slam
He just
dunk by
dunking
Randolph.
all over the place today.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively
Yes.
and putting up some quick points.
Yes.
Now
yes,
a timeout
yes.
called by Milwaukee.
That's what I want.
Without question, Zach Randolph displaying his skills today.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened to what the head coach from Milwaukee was getting across to his team in the huddle. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys?
There's the pass to Francis, and it's going to be out of bounds.
Wrong person. I'm
will
sorry,
retain
Corey
possession.
Maggette.
Here's Maggette. And a miss there on the
Got a
triple.
quick shot.
Milwaukee trails by 11. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Hodges kicks to Cummings. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Moncrief, El Cid with it. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Francis passes to Lopez. Stripped it away. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Cummings. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Minneapolis leading by 11. Minneapolis moving it around. Stolen by Pierce. And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go. Banked in off the glass.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Francis' shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Hodges kicks to Cummings. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
Timeout, man.
That was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag
Ain't
of tricks
no
there.
way in the world you
Boy,
can
I'd
sit
love to
here
get a
and tell me
replay
that
on
they're
that
gonna
one.
run
Let's keep it handy
us.
so we can see it again.
Come on, man.
And, you know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Pressy's checked in for Milwaukee. Dunleavy comes in for Hodges. .141 left in the fourth. Here's Francis, defended by Dunleavy. Wow, way off.
Come on, man.
Milwaukee trails by 7. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Nene. Nene's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brogdon. Moncrief defending. And the layup's good off the glass. And Minneapolis leads by 9.
Goodness.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Got a piece of it.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
And so it's Milwaukee now. 11-point game. Dishes it to Cummings. McGee with the block. Outside Curry. Wide open look. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Dunleavy for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The feed to Richardson. To the paint, here's Maggette. Pressy with the rebound.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
They get it back. Cummings, and he converts the layup.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Out to Maggette. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Thank you.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Yeah, it's so bad I would even go a step farther and call it raggedy. I mean, that's how their defense has been overall today.
Here's Cummings. Misses there. So Minneapolis wins it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never...
Now it's time for Mr. Shuttlesworth to put in some work. Randolph. All over the place. Alright, let's see what we got in our rewards. And then we go finish a game for Mr. Shuttlesworth. Mr. Shuttlesworth. Stomp y'all out. Oh, the fracking Knicks. Let's see here. Brandon Jennings. Boo. Whatever. I will take it. Bunneh Shuttlesworth. Sharpshooter. Gonna see whether or not we can get this to work out for us. I'm a star player right now. Right. I know how to score. I just got to get my scoring a little bit sharper than what it is. You know? Team practice. Talking practice, people.
All right, guys, gather up. We need to be ready for this next game. Gasol is up next. I want us rising to the occasion. So let's see some competition out here, all right? Let's go.
Dang, Bazemore.
Let's take our competition to the next level. All right? Here we go.
Oh, you little fractard. Come on, man. Not gonna do it. Oh, come on, man. Bad drill.
Let's work on the
drill.
pick and roll next, okay? Here we go.
Yo, back. Boom. Ooh. Come on, dude. Set a good pick.
All right, let's have a good one today, guys. All right, now it's time for Beat the Pro. Let's go.
Gotta do something. Dang it. That's right, get my reaction time, baby. Yeah, let's hurry up and get to a actual game. So that we don't have you guys sitting here watching me do practice. Talking about practice. Let's go check out Blake Griffin. Hopefully he gets us some fans. That's right. Let's take out the Grizz.
And now joining me is Chris Manning to talk 2K18, probably our most anticipated segment of the entire season.
I think so. 2K18's in the air, people are excited, and we might have some details here.
Yeah, we talked to some of the devs and they were hinting about certain things, but I want to get the lowdown from you. And let's start with archetypes, because the devs mentioned that there'll be a strong focus again in next year's game.
Absolutely. I think one of the things that were so special about archetypes, to have these different play styles was something that the tournament, you really saw these players playing these different roles, and it really made the game more competitive. Now, balancing the archetypes, that's the bigger challenge, that's the bigger question, and I don't envy the gameplay team for going in there and trying to figure out how to balance these things, but we've heard a lot of community feedback I think we're in a good spot in terms of where we're heading down the road with archetypes.
And speaking of community feedback, we've heard a lot about shooting. And
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Let's just do it.
This is
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And we've got...
Yes.
Well, the Gasol brothers, Pal and Mark, have a mutual love and respect. Belies their sibling.
Great story, David. Thank you. All-Star
Yeah,
break
great
right
story.
around the corner. The NBA has been extending the All-Star
Great
break
freaking
recently.
tone,
And Steve,
yeah.
how big a deal is
Sorry.
that extra time for the players?
I think it's huge, especially for guys that are participating in the All-Star weekend. Not just the guys that's playing on Sunday, but throughout the entire weekend, you get a chance to get a couple more days after All-Star break.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Memphis.
It's not bad shot
Conley
selection.
and Allen working once again together in the backcourt. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. And it's Parsons in at the threesome. The Grizzlies on offense. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Team chemistry goes a long way in terms of overall team success, and this group exudes that every game.
Rain Man, stolen by Michael Conley. The feed to Allen. Uncovered. He can't get that one.
Right, we
And
don't care
Phoenix
about
will come the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Their offense came fairly easy to them out there. The D
Shoulda had
wasn't
that
rushing them to do anything, and because of that, they made a lot of smart, calculated decisions that turned into easy points.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Rain Man. Lets it go from deep.
3 straight misses
Come on,
to begin
man.
this
Why is he
contest,
fading?
and already starting to look frustrated.
It's Allen on the wing. Top of the key, Conley. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. Conley's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Memphis. Young dishes to Len. They set the pick. Pass to Bazemore. Three-pointer. And he hits it from deep.
About
3
time.
points there from the Rain Man. Rain Man's got his first 3 points of the game. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley kicks to Allen. 11 feet away. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
No way to contest Conley on the catch and shoot. He's so fast at getting his shot off.
Bazemore passes to Young. To the middle. Here's Len. And
Oh,
that
beautiful.
one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3
Beautiful.
points if he converts at the line.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Yeah, great job getting to the bucket and not letting the defense bother him one bit.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Nobody near Parsons. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's how Parsons makes his living. Great shooter off the catch.
It's Young on the wing, and there's the pass to Rain Man. Back to Young. Pass to Rain Man. Shot clock at 6. Off target from 3-point range.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
The shot's good from Gasol.
Having a 7-footer like Gasol who can hit the mid-range jump shot is huge. Really opens up the floor for his guys.
Young with the ball. A 26-point game for him in the win against Denver.
and he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Memphis leading by 3. Allen kicks to Parsons. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Gasol. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And a very special bond between Marc Gasol and Zach Randolph playing together for the Grizzlies in their front court. Steve, they hit it off and look at each other like brothers.
They do. What I love about Zebo and Marc Gasol is they play on the string together. We call this high-low, but what's so dominant about these two, they both can play high, they both can play low, and they have a great feel for each other, and they generally like each other.
The shot's good from the Rain Man.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Allen kicks to Conley, puts it up. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Suns trail by 3. Young passes to Rainman. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And Parsons kicks to Gasol. Randolph a screen. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
At 260 pounds, Zach Randolph is a bowling ball coming off the screen. He just cuts so hard that no one wants to get in his way.
Here's Rain Man, defended by Allen. Shoots from 14. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
Parsons outside.
Shooting horribly.
Gasol setting the pick for Parsons. From past the arc. Memphis the rebound.
Come on.
Back to Conley. Outside Randolph. Pass to Conley. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Parsons dishes to Gasol. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And back in 2013, Marc Gasol winning Defensive Player of the Year. Steve, one of the more controversial award winners, but he is a very valuable defender, as we all know.
Yeah, the reason why you look for guys to win this award, that they get a lot of steals, they block shots, they're very athletic. Well, Marc Gasol is just a smart defender. Not going to block a lot of shots. He's in the right place at the right time, and he's an outstanding communicator on that back line for the Grizzlies.
Here's the screen. Here's Randolph. The second effort. Rebound by the Suns. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Beautiful looking teardrop. That's a shot that almost impossible to block.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. We've got to improve our offensive execution, gentlemen.
Shut up.
Feels like we have a hand in our face every time we shoot.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Conley. 5th in assists, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
Randolph kicks to Gasol. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Young's running. Passes to Rainbow. From deep. They get it again. Shot's good from Young. Young's got his first basket of the night.
You gotta love the heart. I mean, Young just keeping after it and coming away with that offensive board.
And the Grizzlies' high water mark was in 2013 when they won 56 games in the regular season. Suns trail by 7. Rain Man in a 2-guard. Playing out there with Chris. And it's Young, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Rain Man, and the 3 ball is good. Rain Man's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Suns. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against the Nuggets, put on a show. He had 29 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also finished with a season high in rebounds. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Dave. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
I am looking forward to watching this game again.
There's a screen. He dishes it to Young. Launches a three. That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
Memphis leading by 3. Conley left side. Parsons outside. Back to Gasol. He feeds it to Parsons. And good.
See, I can't leave my man.
Parsons got 7.
It's a knockdown three-point shooter.
On their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Young outside. Here's
there it is.
Len. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 and 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside Conley. He kicks it to Daniels. Gasol is done. Outside Conley. Gasol setting the pick for Conley.
Oh, come on,
Loses
man.
his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 12 points for him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
There's the pick. The pass to Chris. His first shot coming late. That shot off. Good D by Gasol. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Over in the corner, Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Steal.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Allen's checked in. Randolph sets a screen for Parsons. Off the screen. Off the left rim and out.
You love the closeout on that possession.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot. If you're trying to figure out why these guys can't catch up, his inconsistent shooting is a good place to start.
The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Parsons got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
And even with a hand in his face, Chandler is in total control.
Young passes to Len. Misses the baby hook.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a whole different ball game down low when this fella's lurking around.
Here's Randolph. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
I was right there. I don't know why they
9-point
gave
Grizzly lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Young. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Worked it inside. Normally an easy basket for him, but just a little out of rhythm on the release.
Daniels kicks to Randolph. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Come on, man.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And in his heyday, Zach Randolph averaged 20 points and 12 rebounds.
No easy buckets now. Hustle up. We're asleep at the wheel on defense, and Gasol is making us pay for it.
Shut up, man.
He cannot continue
Shut
to
up,
cut
coach.
inside so freely.
Divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Suns.
Yeah, I get it. But they're giving me the shot. I'm getting open chase.
Suns trail by 12. To end the run. An explosive finish there from Young.
And he might not do it too often, but Young can get some good lift if he has a path to the rim.
And here's Daniels, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Unloads from 13. And Zach Randolph again. Randolph's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Here's Young. He's got 7. Bazemore inside the three-point line. Marcus Saul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Rain Man, defended by Allen. Young outside for 3. And Prez getting the ball over to Justice Young for that triple.
And you could tell Prez was going to get that ball to Young outside when he caught it.
Memphis leading by 9. Gasol is screen on Young. Daniels kicks to Gasol. Feeds to Parsons. And stolen by Bazemore. A floater, and he sinks the layup.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Knocked loose. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Rain Man. Parsons with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Oh, and here comes Young all alone.
Woo! Love it, love it.
Way to go, defense.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
That could be a game changer. That jam just sent shockwaves through the arena.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. They set the screen. Pass to Raymond. No one near him. They get it back.
Honestly, I don't know how they cut into that lead with him missing so many shots.
Kicks to Daniels. Back to Allen. Passes it to Raymond. And the 3 off target.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Daniels dishes to Gasol. Now here's Bazemore, covered by Parsons. And Bazemore kicks to Len. Now the pass to Raymond. Dishes it to Young. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Chris can't hit.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Yeah, the highlight reel was in his mind. Just lay it up.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 7 points for Marc Gasol.
Marc Gasol does an outstanding job of keeping the ball up so high, even when the defense is on him. He knows there's no way
there we go.
Block his shot.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Now Daniels. Gasol a screen. Outside Randolph. The dish to Daniels. 5 on the clock. Gasol a screen on Young. Here's Daniels. Knocks down the 3 ball. Daniels has got 6.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
The reason why, he understands how to create space. Got it off just in time.
Down low. Now here's Allen. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Parsons for 3. Memphis the rebound. The feed to Daniels. From beyond the arc. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Rain Man. 29 points for him last game against Denver.
Bang.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Here is Daniels, defended by Young, to the middle. Pass to Raymond. The 3. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. Parsons on the wing. He's covered by Bazemore. From 13, Parsons can't get that one to fall. And defensively, Steve, these days, more and more teams are looking to switch screen rolls. Why is that?
Because of the new rules, Kevin. I mean, you look at it now, defenses can play a little bit of a zone. I think back in the day, imagine me switching out on Shaq. He'll go right into the box, and you couldn't have a guy come over unless he had the basketball. But right now, you can play more of a zone. So if teams who have multiple guys that can switch and defend multiple positions, they have an advantage.
Well, that's the thing that these teams want to get now. These players that are versatile play 3-4 positions sometimes, so they can do just what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're totally right. I mean, you have guys like Draymond Green can guard 1 through 5. That just has to be a luxury.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
LeBron, another one. He can guard all 5 positions.
He can guard everything.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Mike Conley, the point guard, keeps a very stoic disposition on the court. He said so much of the game is mental, and that's one thing that I've always wanted to be good at. Never let your opponent see that you're in duress. So if I make a big game-time bucket or if I miss a shot,
we're letting Gasol score whenever he wants. We just talked about this. He cannot continue.
Man, shut up. I got 4 steals this game. Leave me alone.
Do it for
and coach takes me out the game.
Lead by 8. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from
Come
the
on,
sideline.
man.
David, take it away.
I'm just starting to warm up, and coach takes me out the game.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Big plays for you defensively, a lot of steals. Was that a point of emphasis heading into the game?
Yeah, man, of course it was a point of emphasis to me. Yo, when I see the other team with the ball, I get so angry. I just gotta.
Let's go, gentlemen. We still have one more half. Listen, guys.
The streets around this beautiful arena in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Suns.
Tony ain't got nothing on me.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Justice Young in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
Just awesome on-court awareness, knowing when to take it to the hole as well as dish it out. That's why he is such a crucial member to this team.
Tipping off the second half, here's David Fizdale's 5. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. Conley and Allen working once again together in the backcourt. And it's Parsons in at the small forward position.
And they continue to control the glass.
Conley, the pass to Randolph. The drive by Allen. Yep, it counts. Allen's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Grizzlies.
Like seeing the activity from Tony Allen down low. No one scares this guy, even when he's taking it amongst the trees.
Shoot it.
Bazemore passes to Raymond. Pass to Len. Clock at 4. Young with no one around.
Dang.
Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 22 points.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Parsons for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And when Chandler Parsons gets it going, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down. Everything is working.
Young with the ball. He's got 22. Bazemore for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Feeds to Conley. Now here's Parsons. He's covered closely. Allen inside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Lynn. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. and he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Young dishes to Bazemore. For the three, Parsons with some nice D.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Allen kicks to Conley. He dishes it to Randolph. Lets it go from 14. That's short off the rim. Suns trail by 7.
Zach Randolph has a throwback type of game. Always in the post. Not a lot of athleticism, but he gets it done.
Inside. Here's Rain Man. He's got 10. Inside. Stolen by Allen. Left side, Parsons. Allen outside. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Gasol kicks to Allen. Gasol passes to Randolph. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Another one.
And checking out the numbers
here we
for
go.
Young. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league and three-point shooting.
And Phoenix making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Len dishes to Young. Stolen by Allen.
Man.
Outside Conley. He feeds it to Allen. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. Down low, Gasol. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
Marc Gasol is a workhorse down deep, just rising up and throwing it down.
Glenn, a screen. And here's Young from the arc. Offensive rebound. Rejected by Gasol.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
What?
And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. Take a look at the Grizzlies. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. And checking out Phoenix, 4 games back.
And I think for Memphis, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender.
On, baby.
But
Come
not
on.
Wake up out there. Come on.
Shut up.
Gasol is working us over, Jeff.
Junior, I love him. He's one of those guys, very steady, very heady, does the right thing as far as running a team, being able to distribute the basketball, and can score when needed.
Here's Rain Man, and that's an air ball. Not
Stupid.
Even close. Conley kicks to Parsons.
Animation, I had the
And
lane.
again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Really good shooting night for him, doing everything he can to help his team stretch this lead.
And Conley loves to attack off the pick and roll. At 6'1", Steve Conley isn't really an above-the-rim finisher.
No, he's not, but he can score at 3 levels, behind the 3, and he has a nice floater in the lane, and at times he'll pull up with a mid-range jump shot.
Oh. Come on, let's go. We're asleep at the wheel on defense, and Gasol is making us pay for it.
Basketball game.
Suns trail by 16. Young passes to Rain Man. To halt the run, and the Suns miss again.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Ball's knocked loose. Parsons dishes to Allen. It's hauled in by the Suns. Land's got 5 rebounds tonight. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That layup is good as it's up and in from the Rain Man.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
But what he does is uses his body extremely well to shield off the defenders from the basketball.
There's the pick. 6 to shoot. And Parsons kicks to Conley. Len grabs the board. Len's got 6 rebounds in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Down low. And he banks in the layup. Len's got 9.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Outside Conley. Gasol a screen. Outside Conley. And Zach Randolph, the bucket on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 9 assists now tonight.
They caught the D in a rough spot and took advantage of them there.
And Young kicks it to Bazemore. Passes it to Rainman. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
There we go.
That one's for you, mama.
Here's Allen.
That one's for you.
Timeout. Full timeout. All right, bring it in. Let's talk, gentlemen. Gasol is working us over, gentlemen.
Shut up. He just said that.
Am I starting to sound like a broken record?
Mm-hmm.
He's getting into our paint.
Defenders in the league.
Holy crap. Dude, just freaking give me the
shooting
ball.
a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Rain Man in at the 3. E.J. Tucker is out there with Alex Len. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Conley kicks to Gasol. A rebound by Young.
To me, that's just a loss of focus. He was wide open from one of his favorite spots.
Buries it from 3-point range. Young's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Gasol a screen. Allen kicks to Parsons. Allen with it, and it's Knight picking him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen.
Thank you.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Suns. And here's Young. To the middle. Here's Len. Second chance shot. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
Len.
You know, with that much room, you don't lay it up. You throw it down like you've been disrespected.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
To the paint. And the dunk by Len.
Yeah, and just superb work there by Young. So unselfish with the basketball. Really likes getting the ball to his teammates.
And the foul called on Brandon Knight. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. Chris is checked in.
Now you know what happened there.
Phoenix on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. No good from Gasol. And here are the Suns now. They're on an 11-2 run.
There it is.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Memphis leading by 16. Now Conley. Outside Gasol. Looking for Allen and gets it there. And it's Allen with the jam.
And whenever there's a man open, Gasol will find him. An all-around team player.
And Bazemore kicks to Young. A 3-ball. And count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from the Rain Man.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Young with the steal. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Got that one up quick. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it is how Young scores the ball, attempting high percentage shots. Love this guy's attitude.
Gasol is screen on Young. Conley kicks to Gasol.
Oh,
and that
come
one
on,
falls
Lynn.
coming off Conley's feet. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
He has buried every good look today, and I think down the stretch, he'll be huge as well.
That's good from Chris.
12-point game.
Memphis leading by 12. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Conley. And he overshot that one, missing.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you got to trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Now here's Allen. He's covered closely. He kicks to Gasol. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
When Gasol feels the D playing off of him, he has no problem going right up with the shot. Great confidence from the big man.
Len with a screen on Allen. Down low. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Len.
That's a superb bounce pass to get his teammate a good look.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man.
And
that'll be his third foul so far.
Presidential pardon.
Here's Parsons to the inside. Get that out of here. Here's Bazemore. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Bazemore's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's always one step ahead of the game. Passes like that show off his court vision.
Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Baseline try. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. Suns have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Len, a screen. Rain Man passes to Len. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Randolph.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
That was a risky pass. Poor decision, really. Fortunately, they didn't lose the possession.
Here's Rain Man. The rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Shoots from the baseline. And there's Parsons on the assist by Allen. Allen's got his 6th assist on the night.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Young's shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's deflected, but they get it back. Count that bucket. Parsons got 10 points here in the second half. Young outside. They set the pick. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Allen outside. Back to Conley. Launches it. Rebound by the Suns. Len's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's the pass to Rain Man. Stolen by Allen. Outside, Randolph. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Conley dishes to Gasol. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He's usually money from mid-range, but the defender got up in his shirt, took him out of rhythm.
Now, here is Young. There's the pick. Pass to Rain Man. Back to Young. Lock at 6. And again, it's the Suns missing. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Gasol kicks to Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And that's now 19 points for Mike Conley.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match up with his blinding speed.
The shot's good from the Rain Man.
Hey, continue to stack it up for 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Memphis leading by 15. Outside Conley. Tries it from 9. The shot's good from Gasol. Gasol's got 19 points. Phoenix has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Conley kicks to Allen, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That will be foul number 5 on him. On defense, Phoenix, 17-point game. Outside Conley. Here's Randolph. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Young with the ball. Carries it down low. He's got 29 points.
And just flawless work by Young. An absolute beast in these screen and roll sets.
Gasol, a screen on Young. Conley, the pass to Gasol. He used that pick to get in close. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Better than that. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Smitty, we have a question sent in by one of our viewers. This is from Quinn up in Green Bay, Wisconsin. He asks, they were wondering what you'd like to do in the offseason to decompress from basketball, to get away from it.
You know, physically, I like to do a little yoga, like to swim, and I think something challenging. I love to play golf because that humbles me. I'm still not good at it, Kevin, but I keep going at it.
And you have fun doing it.
I do. I have a lot of fun. You know why? No scorecard. Not at all.
But once a competitor, always, right? You can't lose that edge.
No, not at all. So that's the one thing I like about it is me versus the ball versus the hole, and they're winning right now.
Clock at 2. Here's Rain Man. The offensive rebound. Good work there as it goes. Land's got 6 points in the quarter.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Outside Conley. Kicks it to Gasol. To the inside. Here's Parsons. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Oh, man.
Gasol's got 5 assists tonight.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Young passes to Rain Man. And it's off from three-point range. Parsons dishes to Conley. They double-team Randolph. Here's Rain Man, defended by Allen. Knocked away.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
Dishes it to Conley. Back to Allen. Here's Gasol. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Steve, as a player, how often did you go into a situation knowing that you might get a technical foul called on you for saying something to a ref?
You know, a lot of times, Kevin, I went into a referee understanding the game and saying, hey, the momentum right now needs to slow down. Sometimes I get a tech because you kind of have some outbursts. But sometimes I tell the referee, I need a tech right now. Just give me one. Without even really saying anything wrong.
And would they give it to you?
Yeah, sometimes. If not, I'll just say a few choice words, and then you'll get one.
Good. Tell me that when we get off the air, okay? Thanks. The dish to Land. Knocks down the 3-ball. Land's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Add another triple to their second half total.
3-ball, 3-ball, 3-ball. That's what we're hearing in the second half.
Allen outside. Parsons sets a screen for Allen. The feed now to Parsons. Memphis moving it around. 5 on the clock. Good looking screen by Gasol. Goes up on the wing. Good. And that's now 21 points for Mike Conley.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance from Marc Gasol. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Allen outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Now we'll go to the line for 2.
And guys, at this point, he's probably better.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about.
Horrible
break,
game.
But they never got it.
Let me see that. What was it? 8 for 30. Ugh.
Sure didn't. I mean,
there were a lot of those shots I should have made.
When they made it look,
I was just shooting really bad.
Fred, so I'm thinking you're gonna have to hit the gym after that one tonight.
After a night like that, man, gotta get back in the gym ASAP.
Yeah, just tell me when. We're there.
All right.
Everybody looking in the center of the locker room like somebody was standing there. I was like, what's going on? Whatever. Oh well. Very, very bad night for Bunneh Shuttlesworth. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Next game will be much better. Till next time. Very, very late night. Thanks for